They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Raging Cajuns will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So LSU's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Makes the grab.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
The play action fake. Gets it out quickly. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He makes the grab. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Red pass, it's complete. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Caught in the backfield, it's Lynch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 10th play of the drive coming up, at this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. They get to him as he throws. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Raging Cajuns offense will have its first possession of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David.
Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. The give from the gun. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Raging Cajuns are in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Raging Cajuns with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. It's Cherry. Quickly complete. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. A first down for the offense. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
They'll leave it with him. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Washington. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this middle huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top with a pick.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Rushes on him. Looking left. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Dropping back, it's Cherry. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and the coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
The Raging Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. Trying to keep the drive alive. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The give on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Raging Cajuns will hustle with the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. They'll run play action. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Here's the heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Looking to throw, it's Cherry. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession? So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Back to pass on second down. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Fires one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Running into the open space. There he goes. He's at the 40. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And the Raging Cajuns moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Cherry. Right on the money. He's got it out of bounds at the 12-yard line. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Floating away. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Hold offense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense down. Instead, they'll replay it. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed behind the line. It's Washington. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Working that left side. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Makes the grab. It's Lynch. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Cherry. Pressure coming. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. The Raging Cajuns want to pick up the tempo.
It's such a nice play getting that sack, and I'll tell you, what makes it worse is the fact that he has this crowd noise behind him. Death Valley is so loud, arguably the loudest stadium in the entire country, and I know that having played here before, you do not want to get behind the chains as an opposing quarterback with it.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And here's the third interception of the night.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fears the pressure. Got the first down himself. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Raging Cajuns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Dropping back, it's Cherry. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Raging Cajuns will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Got room to work. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lynch. And they're able to get him on the ground. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Now facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down, looking for more. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Makes the catch along the sideline. Just picked up a few, but enough for a first down. Ball in plus territory. 1st and 10, under a minute to go. We might get a touchdown before halftime. Flips it out to the back. At the 20, he's got space. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown LSU!
And they pound the ball in for the touchdown, and you've got to like this offense. Finishing the first half really strong and a chance to take the lead in this football game.
For the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top, 10-9. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the left. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Cherry. Oh, they're after him. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Cherry. Under fire. Looking for a huge play. And it's his fourth interception of the game.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna swing it on second down. Gets open down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. From the gun on third down. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Touchdown, Tiger! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Power football with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Looking for a man. It's Cherry. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see fourth down, but it's better than throwing another pick. They kick it away on fourth down. On his way from around the 50. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Spins away from the defense. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Lynch. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Trying to slam it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The give. Touchdown LSU! Excellent pass by the back on the option. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Shoots it to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. And the Raging Cajuns in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Cherry. Lost one deep down the right side. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Wide open downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. 1st and goal for the offense. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the route is on. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas Tech was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in Lubbock. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been Red Raider Nation who will enjoy this win. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll go back to the ground. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Cherry. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got rid of it just in time.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm. He hasn't.
He's going for a big play downfield. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
You got to be so careful too, Dave, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage too because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Quick release by the QB. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, a play like that's going to force the defense to second-guess whether they want to play man-to-man coverage against guys with speed like that. One-on-one to the perimeter, you run the go route, quarterback puts a ton of air under it, and they come up with a huge play.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. To the air on 2nd down. Using the quick game. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Louisiana, 9.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Cherry. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. They'll try to pop the draw. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense. Keep
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Offense in a bunch formation. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He's got it on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. They want to throw it. Makes the grab. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Cherry. The throw. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Raging Cajuns are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Got room on the return. The 10. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Louisiana, 9.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The give to the back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off play action. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Scanning the field, it's Cherry. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Complete to start this drive. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. The give to the fullback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. He'll do it himself. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Fullback's got it. Showing off the arm. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. The option look. Runs through a tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
And, man, that comes up short. And I tell you what, we saw him in warm-ups. He's got that leg, man. He hit from 60 a couple times, so he can make that deep shot, but he didn't get all of it, and the field goal just falls a little bit short.
Looking downfield, it's Cherry. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Back to pass on second down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.